So right now I'm actually working on the strategy over here. What I was gonna do in a sec was just attach to NinjaTrader, submit some trades with my sim account, make sure that they're getting detected, and then start actually working on the math inside of these to see if it reacts when it detects it and sets those stops and limits and whatnot. So bro, it's not loading. Dude, Visual Studio is having some trouble here. Please. There we go. Does not need to match source. Yo, actually though, why is this like running so slow? My PC is at like 20% CPU, 50% memory with everything I have going on right now. There's no way that I think it's Visual Studio just being a little slow. Okay. So right now it's saying that it's not going to be hit. What I'm pretty sure is happening is NinjaTrader has a copy of this. Yo, Mr. Burp, how's it going? Good morning. Hopefully your weekend went well. But yeah, it has a copy of this that exists. We're going back to what we were just doing on Friday, where the strategy was detecting when we make our manual orders. I just wanted to quickly troubleshoot that and make sure that it's working by just like I was just loading in the debugger again. I was gonna have the strategy load on my sim, making a trade, see that it detects it with this, and then start looking at the math and stuff within here and how we want to go and set our reactive like limits and adjusted limits and stuff like that once it adjusts the position. So that is the plan here. Yeah. Yeah, Jason. So I think where's my 30-second chart? Here we go. Oh my gosh, sell, sell, sell. I'm gonna use my sim account here. Just go see if I can. Actually, wait, before I do that, I was saying, so these breakpoints still won't get hit. What happened is, NinjaTrader has its own version. This loaded this, and it's saying, oh, this is definitely different. But to the point where it doesn't even know that this file it has is this file over here. It needs this to be recompiled so it can then reassociate this file with the actual compiled version in NinjaTrader. So it should be, all we have to do So like if you see over here, in strategies, go to manual trade manager. If I just put like a space in there and hit save and compile that, when this is done, this little compile indicator, pretty sure, did it not? Okay, maybe it didn't. But that usually syncs them back up. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you tell those odds to anybody who frequents a casino, they would take that. That's all I'm saying. So, oh my gosh, dude, I don't even know how this thing works sometimes with that enabled button. Okay, so say we wanted to sell.
Order filled.
Manual trade detected. Full port Friday.
Order filled.
Gonna start making all these different strategies and giving them names just to get them hype in the media. Start making those like the really big all cap clickbait titles. Mr. Burp's Full Port Friday. Stuff like that. People start flocking to the stream in droves. So for some reason this on-bar update's not getting hit. Oh. Dude, I did not fill up my water this morning. I should have. Alright, now. Oh wait, I think, is it in the on position update? I forget what we got printed out earlier. Manual trade detected. That's manual position detected, manual trade detected. Oh shoot. Which one of these is it? Okay. Apply. Yes. On bar update. Okay, on bar update hit. So now it shouldn't hit because we're not managing position. And then once I hit anything, it should then go into here again after it detects the trade. So we're gonna hit sell.
Order filled.
My account execution. This is where it's actually going. Order state, order filled. We're gonna say this would do printing that, and then it just toggles the managing position. So now managing position's good. Position does not equal flat. What? It does equal flat. What is flat? Wait, is it because I had a strat in there?
Order filled.
Oh my gosh. Ah, um, that's a very important question actually, because if you think about it, like if you were making something and you weren't watching your screen, there's like totally justification for the idea of like I want to have different sounds for different events, so I know if I need to go back to my computer or something because I hear full port versus order filled versus red alert or whatever. Whoa. Whoa. You could probably just, yeah, change each of those. It's just like linked to a file. Probably get it done. Um, alright, alright, alright. So,
Order filled.
strategy disabled. I thought market position. I thought market position was like if I had an open order, maybe it's looking at the wrong account. I wonder. I don't know if the account would actually have the position. I feel like it should. Or not the. Whatever this is. I don't know if this execution will have it. We're going to have to check this out. That's really where we have to look right now. Oh, let's try that. Yes, yes, yes. Done with the coffee. That coffee was good. It had like a cinnamon flavor to it. This past weekend, Maddie and I just went to a coffee and chocolate expo. So it's just a bunch of different places that are selling coffee and chocolate in giant expo hall. So we got some good coffee. I'm not someone who needs coffee per se, but I definitely can enjoy it.
Order filled.
Okay, how is the position flat there still? It says short. This is definitely using a different position, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's better than it being slightly off and entering 15 NQ instead of 15 MNQ. But yeah, nice that you caught it, for sure. I definitely had a time when I was like, it was like one of the first days, I was just like looking at these charts and it was on NQ and I didn't even know, like, I totally forgot because I had NQ open next to MNQ because I was like, oh, NQ will move, MNQ will follow. It'll follow it and I'll be fine. And I started submitting trades on it. And for a sec I was like, whoa, my money's going up so high. And then it was like, whoa, my money's going down so fast. So yeah, I'm very careful with that now. But alright, okay, so we're in a spot right now where we are getting into the on-bar update, but what's happening is this condition here where we're trying to check whether or not we're in a flat position or short or long. It's not working out because position.market position for us, for some reason, this position is not updating right. Yeah, my nose. I'm gonna mute for 1 sec so I can blow my nose, sorry. Yeah, something going on there. The side just got all stuffy, like when I was sitting here. I don't know. Alright, alright. So this is not getting hit. This is not getting hit. This is getting hit. E is the execution. I'm wondering if sender is the account. Might have to just like look at my account while we're in there, if you know what I mean. Like instead of doing position.market position, it might have to be like my account, that market position or whatever. Ooh. Okay, hold on, let me write. I don't know if you guys like sticky notes, I use them a lot. I write tasks or thoughts on them, stick them out, you know, and then they can easily get crossed off or thrown out and organize stuff a lot easier. Maybe it's like a programming thing. There's a lot of places that do stuff similar to that or use actual just sticky notes on there, like boards to manage tasks. I like the sticky note part. Some of the other management stuff that places do, not so good. Sorry, writing down notes. I kind of want to just quickly Google. Okay, so adopt account position. Go see if that's a thing that could just fix it for us. Is that just a... Just see if I could throw it in here. I kind of said on like previous stream, like last time, like last Friday, I was finding like every time that I'm trading and I lose, it feels, well, not every time obviously, but most times it feels like I'm saying some sort of variation of, and this is why I need to program it, or this is why I should have had it on my strategy, or something like that. Because it's like, if we look back at like all the big losses that I've had, pretty sure every single one of them had green parts where I just waited because I was like being greedy or something. And if I had the strategy trading, it would have exited and saved those accounts. So in order to not lose any more accounts unnecessarily, I'm trying to actually get the strategy built so that we can run it. So yeah, no trades yet. The goal, like I was trying to just figure out if I could track the position. I'm using my sim account right now. Yeah, just using the sim account, tracking the trades to get to the point where we can submit it, and then once that happens, just going to quickly ask ChatGPT to write together the algorithm that I want, because I think that'll be quicker than me just trying to sit here and write it. Dude, am I in at negative 30 points? Oh my god.
Order filled.
And then maybe we will get some trades, but it's not the prioritization today. We're trying to prioritize making the system to ensure the trades will be good. That's really what we're doing. And we're getting there. Dude, like, okay, we could keep being like, oh, we're missing out on such good trades today, look at these graphs. And because we're programming, right? But then we keep doing that, and we keep trading, and we keep losing accounts. Well, then we don't make any money, and then we can't keep doing it. So here, if we get this working, like, this could be like the pivot point for what would normally be like a trader who starts prop trading, and then someone who actually turns it into something where they can just like do it and like survive off of it or something. Yeah, I've done that too. That was actually like 2 accounts ago. I entered with 50 positions when I meant to enter with like 5. Yo. Damn. That's pretty crazy. But yeah. Alright, so we are trying to get the strategy working. So I just changed how it's working. It's compiling. Go back onto here. So the idea is, because I changed that one thing, it now knows, hopefully. Okay, so if we pull up this, it's on. So
Order filled.
Alright. Position. Ah! It did it. Yo. Wait, no, it didn't. Flat. It didn't do it. Why? Okay, exit out of that. Do continue, whatever. I can't believe it didn't work and I thought it did. Lame. Okay. So obviously that one small thing did not fix it. Here we go. Okay, that's not a solution. Get out of here. Oh. Nah. It's not the start behavior. Let's talk to Chatty here. Alright, Chatty, let's see. Oh shit, okay. What? Don't rely on position at all. That's actually what I was going to end up doing. I was looking at this. Alright. I'm going to comment that out. I want to have as few things up here as possible because I don't want things changing stuff that I don't know. But, yeah, it's kind of exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about this here. That market position being captured. So we have my account here. So what I'd have to do here, instead in the bar update, instead of checking this, oh shoot, there's positions. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so I think the way it's doing it here is probably going to be easier. I was just about to try to like continually reference my account, but what's going to happen here is when my account enters a position, this positions will probably get updated, right? But it's a whole list. So that would mean every time I want to check the actual position, I'm going to have to search through that list. Whoa. And find the position I'm interested in. It's a bunch of extra logic that I don't really need to implement, and it's going to kind of slow it down rather than when the position is entered, capturing it right then and there and just knowing the details about it so I can adjust beyond that. So what I think has to happen is similar to what ChatGPT is recommending here. What's going to happen though is I'm going to take it from my account execution. So when the execution happens, we set the position stuff. I'm going to comment this stuff out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so when this gets hit, gonna move this stuff to the bottom because it might come in handy later, but I kind of want to get it out of the way. Yeah. These things kind of just got added by ChatGPT when it was like making the skeleton. I'm gonna review these and actually like make sure we need all of them. I'm not sure we need all of them. I think some of the variables I was thinking about would be like it's gonna do profit target, but percentage based, and so that we would just set, like what's our actual profit target, 1%, 5%, 10%. But even that, like the strategy is going to automatically adjust where it's targeting as we enter new trades. So the idea is, like when we first enter, we just hit sell or just hit buy. It sees that we hit that. It automatically sets the target profit at X percent, like 5%, and then the on bar update is processed, and that continually processes. If that 5% is hit, we sell. If it goes down, it's capturing that in real time. Once the price hits a certain percentage negative, it will adjust automatically. So that scaling also might be something that is variable. Like, is it like a 3x, a 4x? That's something we would need to actually mess around with to see. 3x, like, because, okay, so the scaling of the contracts is going to probably relate to our percentage profit that we're aiming to get. Higher profit percentage would probably require higher scaling. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. stuff is there to think about. Now we gotta get that position tied up. Alright, so yeah, I want it to be points, price units. Is this right? Can you guys confirm that? Like, point value. I think this is it. So I'm going to do this in the on-bar update real quick, just to see, and I'll have it print out the points, and I'll watch the chart in real time. So I'll make a trade, and then it should match whatever number is in this box. Hopefully it does. Yeah, if that goes from 300 to success, that'd be a crazy story right there. I hope it does, Mr. Burp. Hope it does. So, this part right here where it detects manual trades is working. Now what we need to do is just detect the actual position. So that is also working in the sense that we know where it is. I just haven't built that yet. Let's try and right now with ChatGPT to figure out how to calculate the actual points. I want it to look like this number. That's the number I want to use because that way it's price independent. Can be applied to like any contract. But yeah, this seemingly isn't something that a lot of people do because otherwise they'd have more features around this. I bet like it would be more developed. But yeah, I think this could be good, and it'll be definitely like not fully automated, so following all their rules. Pretty much long position equals print money. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing price quantity and position. So this is a, please show me. Dude, IntelliSense is having a hard time today. A double for price, an int for quantity, and a market position for market position. Boom. Okay, so the defaults are there. Those get set down here. These are the things I need to use. Order action? I don't know what order action is. Sell. Okay, so it's going to probably be sell or buy for order action. And then quantity, average fill price. So this needs to be this. Quantity needs to be there. And then we're going to change manual side to order action. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Let's see if we can do e dot. Is there a market? Is there a position? No, I think we actually need to use that little bit there. Market position. Okay. Boom. Market position, market position. Make sure that's tracking right, this tracking right, and then sell. Default to sell. Okay. Now, close.
Order filled.
Strategies. Remove, apply, okay. Strategies. Enabled, apply, okay. Now we gotta see what it prints out here when we actually enter a trade. Sell.
Order filled.
Boom. I don't care about that. Sell short one. Okay, those are the values we want. So now I think we can just put this in here. And then we'll do the manual average price. And then the manual quantity. It's coming along. We're getting it. Let's just make sure position's not used anywhere else. Alright, now this should actually just start making stops and limits automatically.
Order filled.
Not that they're going to be what we want, but Just making sure it does it. Boom. Okay. Now, sell.
Order filled.
Okay. We're at -1 point. $24,939. Alright, so it should be constantly entering and adjusting. But it's not showing. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get this in the on-bar update instead. Okay. So every time now that bar updates, it should be telling us where it moved instead of doing anything else. Oh my god, dude. I feel like that was it. Whoa. There we go. So if I close, I'm pretty sure it always just
Order filled.
stops the strategy. Alright, we're in it. So,
Order filled.
yo, it's right. Is it though? Dude, it's going too fast. Oh, I changed the graph.
Order filled.
I'm gonna see if it works on here.
Order
Boom.
filled.
So the thing is, okay, so I'm watching it. See how that's 1, -2.5, 2, -2 right there, -3, -4. I'm not seeing any of those values down here. Like 3.5 was in here on the screen. It's at like 4 or 5 right now. I'm not seeing it go above like the 2. Oh my gosh. Close.
Order filled.
Gotta see. What the heck? Dude, ChatGPT just had a stroke. Dude, their brain just went out. Price diff equals close minus average. We have that. Okay. Price diff. No way that this is the price diff. No way. Because when I adjust my contract size, that changes, dude. Alright, chatty. Let's see what's up. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Look at that emoji, dude. Why? Get out of here, ChatGPT. Alright, we're gonna try this. Alright, save that. I'm feeling hopeful with this. Yeah, dude, look, it was just entering trades. Okay, I don't know how it did. But yeah, for that period of time where it was not commented out, every time the bar updated, it was just sending new stops and limits. So that's, I want to be able to see those on this as well, I think, because me sitting there and it being like, nothing's happening, is actually problematic. Strategies? Okay. Now, here it is. Sell.
Order filled.
That's not how many points. That is very wrong.
Order filled.
Actually, here, what I need to do for ChatGPT is this. We clear the log, strategy. So, ChatGPT, I'm not sure how good it is with this, but some other ones are pretty good at this. What I'm going to do
Order filled.
is print screen here. Boom. Capture this. And close that.
Order
That should
filled.
stop. Let's see what chat says. Ooh, thinking longer. Oh, Mr. Burp. Well, this is thinking. I was gonna let you know. I think tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, the website update for several different bug fixes and some other features will be out. So like the drop down to pick trading strategies, that thing I know that'll be fixed. Yeah, we're implementing like the experience feature, so people's levels will actually be updating depending on, their posts and comments and whatnot. Some other quality of life stuff, like you used to be able to click on pictures in posts and it would preview them, but comments didn't have that same functionality. So things like that. Yeah. We have a meeting tomorrow to go over all this stuff and then actually push it. Oh my gosh, dude. Is it really just the price diff, dude? Alright, hold on. I feel like there just has to be, like, I shouldn't have to calculate this, right? Like, it's on the chart. I feel like I should be able to just access that value somehow. I'm gonna make another chat. Got a new chat here. Oh, shit. feel like we're getting somewhere now. Alright, we're gonna try this. Saying this is what it is. So comment that out. Paste this. Entry price equals average price. We'll leave tick size. I think that should be whatever it is. Position. Be like this. Okay. This is ChatGPT promised me. It said, I guarantee on my AI battery life that this will work. So if it doesn't, we're going to talk about that. So the output looks decent.
Order
Sell.
filled.
That looks right. Oh, that is right. That is right. And look, it's actually, it's getting it. Okay. This is good.
Order filled.
That is the points right there. Yeah. Okay, so this is the plus minus points right here. So the next thing I want to do to make sure we're actually like aware of what's happening is I would like for this to oh my god, look at that. There's so many cells and stuff. I would like for it to show these in real time as it's making them. Let's check some of the faster charts for you. You long up here. Dude, that would have been a crazy long. Oh shoot! Look, they did this to help people realize ChatGPT isn't a person and to avoid AI delusions. But also, to help save progress with your chats, what they did was it has different ways that can decide things, and they show you multiple, and you can pick, and then it'll tailor. But at a certain point, you could also like go back to previous ones. But oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm gonna have to draw stuff. It's saying switch chart trader to strategy mode, but like, I don't see that. I don't think it's real. I think this is one of the things where it's lying. Um, is overlay. Dude, is that even real? Strategy parameters window? Visualize orders? Where is visualize orders? Dude, I don't even see that. Alright, I'm gonna try this other thing. Alright, probably gonna close up soon, just trying to get the... Dude. Alright, we're gonna have to draw our own lines. Alright, so that's going to be probably the next thing is the drawing of the lines, so we know where it's currently sitting at. So we can detect the trades, and we can see the actual points they move up or down. Can put some to-dos up here. Okay, what are all the steps? That's basically our steps. Dude, I have like some dry skin or something on my eye. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Ugh. Alright, we don't have too many steps left. Just wanted to write those down, but we got these. We can do this. Gotta do that. And these two things. And then we should be good. So, probably tomorrow, actually. Like, we'll actually get this done. Dude, look at this chart. Oh my god, I should just make trades. That looks like it's gonna go down. I'm not making trades. Strategy is gonna be the only thing that makes our trades from now on. Alright. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Burp. Alright, Jason. Thank you guys for tuning in. Anyone else who's out there, thanks for tuning in. Gonna wrap this up. It's in a pretty good spot. And then tomorrow, I think we'll actually be able to make trades because we just have to do this like last little bit of math here. And then hit buy or sell and see how it responds. Can adjust that. Maybe if it's adjusted nicely, we'll try it on a real account. But yeah, alright guys. See you.